Hey everyone, Tosh EDC here, with another little gear and everyday use EDC. Obviously being a mechanic and being at home, general use, this is what I use on the daily, mainly, in work and outside of work. Obviously, nice little handy tools, and it's all UK based. So you won't see a lot of knives in here per se, but there is one in there, but it's more geared towards being legal to carry every day, especially in the UK with the laws and everything going on with that. Right, first things first then, let's get into it. This Workhorse Pro, HD01 Pro, sorry. Honest to God, carry this on the daily. The laser, the light, the magnet on the bottom as well. So it will stick to a lot of gear, especially when you're under a bonnet of a car or under your kitchen sink. It's really handy torch. I have found for value for money is, honest to God, one of the best ones, especially with a like clip for the light and just general purpose use. It's already getting its pocket scuffs and all sorts, but yeah, really good long lasting light, especially for in the UK. If somebody wanted a bit, money's a bit high, but value for cost is tremendous. And then obviously next on the list, you see me just pull it out of you, would be this Viper Aid pocket pouch organizer. I can't remember the actual model number, but it's the Viper Aid one. Whereas carry my general purpose stuff and just dump it in a cargo pocket or in my coat pocket, and it's just general purpose use for just random odds, ends, nuts, bolts, screws, just everything really. First things first then, it's got a, what is it, name on, yeah, Hotto screwdriver with all the multi-bits inside. Very handy for the kids' toys, putting batteries in, taking stuff, little game controllers apart to clean stuff up, and just honestly just real quick, easy, putting things back together, put a plug socket on and take it off, and just, yeah, and real nice actual everyday screwdriver basically to have in your pocket. I don't think the thinner one of this would be any use, but this one is just real ideal with everything for your glasses and just everything under the sun. The next on the list then would be the Knipex 150s, I think they are. Oh no, the 125s, sorry. Yeah, this is the set I carry in the house with me all of the time, in my pocket or in my coat pocket, just to grab hold of something or just nip something up, and just to, or to bend something. It's just really handy little pliers. Obviously in work with me, I carry the 150s instead, so it's a little bit bigger. But these for around the house, general purpose use, real good set of pliers, all in. This is a bit of a, I've got a double A in the pouch here, so it's kind of, I know, but I've got the uses in some cases. And then we go to the back of the pouch then. So I've got a microfiber eyeglass cloth, basically, out of somebody's glasses case. I think it's, yeah, don't know whose that was. But it's handy for my phone screen, cameras, wiping stuff quickly down, just to something near lightweight and quick and easy to grab, and can wipe stuff off, and especially with sticky kids' fingerprints on your phone screen, it's quick to do it with that. Then obviously the next one in there then would be the Gerber utility blade. and this is the knife. Obviously, to being in the UK, this is not really legal to carry because it's locking, but you can take the blades out, dispose of them correctly, in the right places, and you can carry this on its own. And then it's not very hard to get a utility blade from somewhere to put in there. 9 out of 10, you've got one floating around the house or a multi-pack anyway. So you could use that. Real good little pocket utility blade, breaking cardboard down, cutting a bit of carpet, or just cleaning a bit of silicone up. It's real good, handy little pocket utility blade. Then the next one then we have is the Bocco, the 100mm, so the 4-inch, basically 100mm 4-inch, so it goes up like 13, yeah, like a 30mm head bolt. Very ideal for like little 10mm bolts, like battery terminals if you've got something stuck in your car, or just nipping up one of the kids' little scooter wheel nuts, or just general purpose in the house, nipping a top of a tap up, or just, yeah, really. Just in there because it's lightweight, easy to carry, fits all in here nicely, and so, yeah, very nice, well, real strong, tiny little adjustables. And obviously going with the Knipbacks as well, then you've got the facility to do the pay. Then next in here, which is a bit of another odd one, but I have a vice grip, a little pair of grips, basically. Now this I found obviously holding stuff back together, like another pair of hands basically, and obviously with some tighter nuts and bolts, you can kind of get a bit more of it'll hold better with a grip, I find. And obviously if you need to get into a cupboard and you're doing nuts and bolts up or something, at least if this grip's on the back, you're not trying to squeeze the Knipbacks to the back of it. You can use a spanner as such then, so you're doing the one side and the other, which does help. Don't get me wrong, you will mar and murder up the nut and the bolt if you're not careful, but it has its uses. I think I will be trying to replace this with something, or just take it out in general, because yes, everybody will tell me that I got too much redundancy with the Knipbacks and obviously the back or adjustables. So possibly come out of there, I don't know, but it's one of these at-home grab kits that I got in my coat pocket, or anyway, so I don't know as yet with that one. And then the last but not least then, I think in here would be the this is another Knipbacks tool. Obviously it's the cabinet key Knipbacks tool, so you have all your different square ends, squares, triangles and squares, and the cabinet keys, and obviously you have this one that got the add-on plastic bit with the Phillips and flathead, which sometimes you get a little bit bigger with the, so a little bit more bigger screw. You can kind of get a bit more of a turn on it, I have found, instead of the auto screwdriver. But all of this in one little kit, obviously for undoing your cabinets or your electric boxes. It's just the smallest one I could find was this Knipbacks one, and very, I don't know the actual model number itself, but honest to God, one of the best little pocket cabinet keys ever. You can undo your top of your outside taps with it, you obviously electric boxes or meter boxes in the UK. Very ideal tool. One of the ones going along with like Knipbacks so much. The pair of these It's just so handy, so small, and just you use it on the daily, basically. And they do a lot of bits and pieces. So very, very, if you can get your hands on one of these, I would highly recommend one of these. Obviously, you can get the cheaper ones, which are like £2 or £3, which I have. But this, value for money, it's just well made, well built. You buy once and that's it. So I highly recommend that. Really, really recommend that. Then last but not least then is the Leatherman 3 P2. I carry this in my pocket on the daily, around the house. Don't carry this one in work. I got a Leatherman wave I carry in work with me on every day. But when I come home, this is one of the ones I carry with me, just because of the added benefit with everything built into it. It's just so quick, easy. Scissors for cutting the little strings off the kids' toys. Obviously, this is not really legal to carry in the UK. Highly recommend getting like the Bond, or they do the EDC built Leatherman to carry if you're going to carry it every day in the UK. But this is one of the ones that's just thrown in my pocket, in my coat pocket, which is in the house. I don't try to carry it outside of the house. It's just there when I need to go cut some cardboard. Obviously, I've got the utility blade for that mainly. This is like cutting some cardboard still, cutting some bit of string, scissors as well. You've got the screwdrivers and all the added bits in there. The bottle opener, the can opener, the file, and obviously the screwdrivers then, and the flathead. I did have to use this to scrape some stuff off one of the kids' toys the other day. Very, very handy. But it's just one of them ones. It's lightweight, throw in the pocket. Wish they still made these. Really do. Wish they still had the... I could get my hands on a P4, basically. But obviously this one, ideal. I'm thinking about upgrading from this to try and get the Arc. But as you can see, there's not a lot of use to this. So it's kind of being like, I'll keep using this at the moment, until I can justify going out and per se buying the Arc. But yeah, real, if you can get your hands on one of these, value for money now. If obviously there's a lot of second-hand ones you're going to find, would buy. Really highly recommend, but not legal to carry on the daily in the UK. Same as, like I said, the Arc, not the Arc, sorry, the EDC or the Bond, or you got the Leatherman rebar. Obviously the rebar is all inside, then there's nothing on the outside. You have to open the tool to fully access the tools inside. So that is legal to carry in the UK then. But this one is kind of frowned upon. But US law's different again. All around the world is different, really. But really highly recommend this tool. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you a lot on the flip side. Thank you.